cat in the box?
Jazzy Ragbags!
And look who's here. It's Chatzi. Hello. Chatzi and I are going to tell you how to look after your cat.
Tell me how to say hello to a cat.
Remember to speak softly.
The best thing to do is let a cat smell your hand when you first meet them, especially if you don't know the cat. And then it can just smell you a bit, and it might just give you a little sniff or rub his face on your hand. But it gives him a chance to get to know who you are.
Let him sniff your hand when he says hello.
He's now cleaning his feet. What have you got between your toes? I hope you've not got potatoes growing there.
Potatoes?
Most cats do love being stroked. But if you have a very nervous cat, you do need to be very careful. Or some cats do scratch and bite, especially if you don't know the cat well.
Only stroke a cat for a short time, as they might get annoyed with you.
But Chatzi loves being stroked, but you should always stroke from behind the head. If you start on the neck and just stroke down a little way. Always stroke his fur downwards like that, or from his neck and down his back. Don't stroke him the other way so that all his fur goes the wrong way, as some cats don't like that at all. So just be very gentle, stroke down, you'll feel how smooth it is. And some cats don't like you stroking the bottom of their back, near their bottom, or their tails, but some cats do. So you have to find out what your cat likes.
I like being stroked on my back, and it makes me purr.
If you've got a kitten, don't teach them to play with your fingers. If you do this, they'll think it's a toy or a mouse, and they're more likely to bite your fingers or scratch them. And then they won't grab your fingers if you have one of these. Chatzi! Now Chatzi used to really like this one as a kitten. Turn around, sweetheart. What's this? He's not so bothered with it now because he's had this toy a long time. But this is a nice one for kittens to play with. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And there are so many different toys that you can get now as well.
Playing with cat toys is a good way for your cat to exercise.
Oh yes, and have fun.
This is one of Chatzi's favourite toys. It's a little mouse. It doesn't actually make a sound like some of the others. But sometimes he'll just find it on the floor and throw it in the air and run around with it, even in his mouth. But one thing that's important is if a cat has a toy or food near them, never grab it away from them, because that is often the time when they would scratch you, because they suddenly see it moving and will try and grab it, often with their sharp claws or even with their teeth.
Don't tease your cats with your fingers.
Keep your hands still.
Or you might get scratched.
Here we have a little bouncing hedgehog toy. There you go. And you can see that it's on a string or an elastic, and it has a handle at the top. This is a good toy because it means your hands aren't near your cat's mouth. And especially his claws. You can see he wants to play with the hedgehog. Does it look like a hedgehog? I think he's a hedgehog.
Spending time with your cat will make you both happy.
And best friends.
I'm now going to show you this feeder that we've got, and it's a ball and it has lots of different holes in it, and you put the biscuits in, see if he can spin it around and make the biscuits fall out. Woo! Ah! Now obviously if you do this on a big floor it's much easier. Oh, did you get one? Where are they? Whee! And also he can get his claws in the holes as well, so sometimes he grabs it and throws it in the air. Oh, there, now I think 2 fell out that time. So this is a really fun way of him having treats. They're part of his meal, so they're not extra because we don't want him to put on weight. And obviously he's having fun while doing it as well.
I love treats.
Me too.
You have very good balance, don't you? And your tails are very important as well. And if a cat's tail is in the air, does it mean you're a happy cat? Are you a happy cat, Chatzi? Yes, you are.
When cats wag or flick their tails, they're not happy.
And never pull a cat's tail.
Look, all the children are looking at you, Freya. Little shy girl. She's a real shy girl, and he's the little tuffy, but he's still a little gentle boy, aren't you, Chatzi? Oh, that's nice. Give her a little wash. Well, I hope you've enjoyed being with us today and seeing Chatzi. He loves joining us, don't you, Chatzi? Have a perfect day and come and see us again soon. Bye-bye. Say goodbye to the children, Chatzi. Woo! You are watching Jazzy Ragbags. Subscribe to our channel and click here for more fun videos. Jazzy Ragbags!
Jazzy Ragbags!